Hey VC, it's Jonathan, the cheap and cheerful record collector. Hope everybody's doing well out there today. The other day I bought a record and the cover design was by the great cartoonist R. Crumb. And I got to thinking about other records I might have that R. Crumb did the covers for. And then I remembered I had this particular book that I thought I'd share with you. It's called R. Crumb, The Complete Record Covers Collection. And it's the shape of a record. You take it out of its case, and there is the cover. And it basically goes through everything R. Crumb has done for record covers. The thing about it, but basically, let me start from the beginning. This is one of the first ones he did, which is actually a poster for a concert. You have, sorry, little risque there. Please warm my willy. My wiener. There you go. What else we have here? Ukulele Ike. I'm a bear in the ladies' boudoir. Also, the Klezmer Band, Streets of Gold. He's done, so many different things. The Roots and the Grateful Dead, The Music Never Stops. I'd love to find some of these records. So I just want to show a couple that I have of his that I've picked up along the way. Always been a big fan of the great R. Crumb. So the first one I'm going to show is one that, of course, everybody knows. It's the cover for Cheap Thrills, Big Brother and the Holding Company. This was not supposed to be the cover. This was supposed to be the back. But after they showed it around, they decided it had to be the cover. He got paid like $150 to do this cover. Virtually nothing. But a great cover and a great, great album. R. Crumb, Janis Joplin, Big Brother, the Holding Company, Cheap Thrills. The one I picked up the other day, it was again a little risque, is the Hokum Boys. You Can't Get Enough of That Stuff. Another great R. Crumb cover. And he did the back too, of course. Each individual thing about the back. This was an album of bluesy jazz sort of stuff, recorded in 1929, and is just one of my favorites. I just bought it the other day. I've listened to it 2 or 3 times already, and absolutely love it. Another one I have of his, there was a guitar player in the 1920s named Eddie Lang. Eddie Lang played with Joe Venuti. Joe Venuti played violin, and the two of them were doing Django Reinhardt, Stefan Grappelli music, forming at about the same time they were doing it in Europe, not really knowing each other. Eddie Lang was actually a little bit earlier. He died very young. I think it was 30 or 31 years old. Went into the hospital for a tonsillectomy and never came out, died. But a great, great guitar player. I have a bunch of his stuff, but this is the album cover done by the great R. Crumb. And then the other ones I have are all R. Crumb and his band. This is R. Crumb and his Cheap Suit Serenaders. This is the first album he put out. Date on this, 1974. And this is, again, is that sort of 1920s hot jazz that he did. They recreated, actually, in the 1970s. This has Alan Dodge, R. Crumb, and Robert E. Armstrong on it. Also, who else on here? That's about it. A couple other people, but no one I know. Oh, he also did the label for this. He did the great Blue Goose of the inner sleeve, and he also did the great label for Blue Goose Records. There's that great label. So that's number one. I picked 2 of these up, 1 and 2. I think I got up at Goodwill about 5-6 years ago. I walked in and they were there, and I was like, couldn't believe someone would put these at Goodwill. This is the second one, R. Crumb, and it's Cheap Suit Serenaders, Persian Rug, Crying My Blues Away, Mona March, and other favorites. This is a things are repressed. Can't remember exactly, but yeah, the same label. This is our Crumb again with the same people on it, and again with the blues label. Fantastic stuff. Just I love this. And number 3 is the Cheap Serenaders, number 3, the third album he put out. Also his cover, his drawing, and this one has Bob Brosman in it. Also great guitar player. And there you go, 1, 2, 3. So those are the 3 albums I have. I also have from him, which I picked up not that long ago, a book he did, a comic book called Drawn Together, with him and his wife, Elaine, who just passed away recently, I heard. But it's a bunch of his different drawings, self-loathing drawings. Just great stuff. Jew and Goy in Love. And I also have from our Crumb, which I got many years ago and still have it. It is the Heroes of the Blues, which is like a playing cards. And there are 36 cards. I won't go through all of them, but some of them are fantastic. Blind Lemon Jefferson, all our Crumb drawing. And on the back is a little bio of the artist. So that's Blind Lemon Jefferson. Let's see some people you might know. Mississippi John Hurt. Skip James. Bo Carter. Blind Reverend Gary Davis. Charlie Patton. What else we got here? The Mississippi Sheiks. Memphis Minnie. Blind Willie McTell. Son House. Furry Lewis. So that's a great set of cards. I know he did a country western one. He did a jazz one. I'd like to pick up more of these decks of cards. They've been reissued a couple of times. So they're really not worth a hell of a lot, but they're a lot of fun to have. And that's the Heroes of the Blues, all drawn by our Crumb, also Yazoo Records. So that's it. Quick little video of the great R. Crumb and some of the albums I have of his. If anybody else has any albums with the cover by R. Crumb, I'd love to see them. Until next time, peace.